Welcome back to the Chakra Healing Series. We have traveled through all 7 energy centers: the root, your foundation; the sacral, your creative fire; the solar plexus, your personal power; the heart, your capacity to love; the throat, your authentic voice; the third eye, your inner vision and intuition. Today we arrive at the 7th and final chakra, the one that sits at the very top of your head, the gateway between the individual self and the infinite, the crown chakra. In Sanskrit, Sahasrara, which means thousand-petaled lotus. Because when this chakra is fully open, it blooms like a lotus of infinite petals, connecting you to something far greater than yourself. This is the chakra of divine connection, spiritual awakening, pure consciousness, and enlightenment. It is where the personal becomes universal, where I dissolves into something infinite. The crown chakra is located at the very top of the head, at the crown, extending slightly above the physical body into the energy field. Its color is violet or white, the color of pure light, the color that contains all colors. Its element is thought, pure consciousness. Its frequency is 963 Hz. Thought, consciousness, the most subtle of all elements. Not something you can touch or see, but something you are, the awareness that is aware of itself. If the third eye asks, "Can I trust what I see?" the crown chakra asks something even deeper. Who is the one who sees? What am I beyond my thoughts, my story, my identity? What connects me to everything that exists? Modern science is beginning to catch up with what ancient traditions have known for thousands of years. Research on meditation and states of transcendence, including studies by Dr. Andrew Newberg at Thomas Jefferson University, a field called neurotheology, shows measurable changes in the brain during states of spiritual experience. The default mode network, the part of the brain associated with self-referential thinking and the sense of I, quiets dramatically during deep meditation and transcendent states. The boundaries between self and other dissolve. What ancient traditions called enlightenment, neuroscience, is beginning to map. The crown chakra influences 3 major areas of your life. Physically, it governs the brain, the central nervous system, the pituitary gland, and the cerebral cortex. When it is out of balance, physical symptoms can include chronic headaches, neurological issues, sensitivity to light and sound, and a persistent sense of disconnection from the body. Spiritually, it controls your connection to something greater than yourself, whether you call that God, the universe, consciousness, source, or simply life itself. It governs your sense of meaning, your experience of purpose, and your ability to trust that life has an intelligence beyond what you can see. In terms of consciousness and awareness, the crown chakra governs your ability to be present, to rest in pure awareness without being lost in thought, to experience moments of stillness so deep that the sense of being a separate self temporarily dissolves, and what remains is simply awareness itself. How do you know if your crown chakra needs attention? A blocked crown chakra often shows up as a deep sense of meaninglessness, feeling that life has no purpose, that nothing truly matters, that you are alone in an indifferent universe. Spiritual disconnection. Even if you once felt connected to something greater, that connection feels distant or completely absent. Rigid thinking, an inability to hold mystery, to sit with questions that have no answers, to accept that there are dimensions of existence beyond rational understanding. Existential anxiety, a chronic low-level fear about the nature of existence, death, or the meaning of being alive. An overactive crown chakra looks different. It can show up as spiritual bypassing, using spiritual ideas to avoid real-world responsibility, living so much in the abstract that the practical dimensions of life are neglected. Both point to the same core longing, to know that you are not alone, that your existence is not accidental, that there is something holding you, something intelligent and vast, of which you are an inseparable part. Now, how do you heal it? Meditation and silence. The crown chakra opens most fully in stillness, not the stillness of suppressing thought, but the stillness of resting as the awareness that watches thought. Even a few minutes each day of simply sitting, not trying to achieve anything, not trying to think or not think, but simply being, begins to open the crown. Spend time in nature and under open sky. The crown chakra responds to vastness, to the experience of something infinitely larger than yourself. Stand under stars, sit by the ocean, watch clouds move across an open sky. Let the bigness of the world remind you of the bigness of what you are. Sound and frequency, 963 Hz. The solfeggio frequency for the crown chakra is 963 Hz, known as the frequency of divine consciousness, the frequency of God, the frequency of pure awareness. Its mantra is OM, or silence itself, because at the level of the crown, even sound returns to stillness. The vibration resonates directly with the crown of the head and the upper brain, inviting the nervous system into states of expanded awareness and deep peace. Affirmations for the crown. Repeat these with breath, with presence, with openness. I am connected to all that is. I am guided, supported, and held by life. I trust the intelligence of the universe. I am more than my thoughts, my story, my body. I am consciousness itself, infinite, eternal, whole. Practice surrender. The crown chakra does not heal through effort. It heals through letting go, through releasing the need to control, to understand, to figure everything out, through trusting, even in uncertainty, that you are held, that life knows what it is doing, that you are part of something that has always been and will always be. The crown chakra is where your journey ends and begins again. It is not a destination. It is not something you achieve. It is something you remember. A recognition, quiet and profound, that you were never truly separate from the infinite, that the love you have been searching for has always been here, that the home you have been seeking is what you already are. When your crown is open, you do not become perfect. You do not float above the difficulties of life, but you meet them differently, from a place of groundedness in something unshakable, from a trust so deep it does not require certainty, from the quiet knowing that beneath everything, beneath all the noise and struggle and beauty and pain of being human, there is a stillness that is always here, that has always been here. That is, in fact, what you are. Thank you for walking this journey with me through all 7 chakras. The work does not end here. In fact, it is just beginning. Return to whichever chakra calls you. Return to this series whenever you need it. And remember, healing is not a destination. It is a way of moving through the world. In the next video, we go deep into 963 Hz, a full hour of crown chakra healing frequency designed to dissolve separation, awaken divine connection, and return you to the stillness that you have always been. Before I go, every Monday I answer your questions right here on this channel. Whatever you want to know about chakras, energy, healing, drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. Monday. Energy is our thing now. I'll see you then. She is energy.